For months, these teams have been preparing for the biggest race in NASCAR, and now this is their final shot at making the Great American Race. Welcome to NASCAR on the Case coverage of the Last Chance Qualifier at Daytona, presented by HP. We're racing in nighttime at Daytona Speedway, and it's a Saturday night race, one day before the 58th running of the Daytona 500. Now, here are the rules to get into Daytona 500. This race will determine the last 10 starter positions. So from positions 31st to 40th, we'll set the field for Sunday's Daytona 500. So that means 10 drivers will go home today, which basically means you have to finish 1st to 10th if you want to get into Sunday's Daytona 500. But now with that out of the way, let's start the engines.
1, 2, 3, gentlemen!
And as the drivers come off a pit, let's take a look at your starting lineup for today's race. On the front, we have Kyler Boggs, the 19 car, and right next to him is Dalton Baldwin in the 28 car. In row 2, we have Keegan Thompson in the 20 car, and right next to him is Matt Hussey in the 99 car. Row 3 has the 1 car, Javier Hernandez, and right next to him is the 25 car, Brad Stover. Row 4 contains Zach Hussey in the 78 Ford, and right next to him is Julius Caesar in the 7 GoPro Chevrolet. Row 5 has Samuel Ozekin in the 51 Exxon Chevrolet. Right next to him is Antonio Green in the Mobile 1 car. Row 6 contains KJ Adams in the 43 car and Alex Ibarra in the 47 car. Carlos Zilk and Sidney Dotzenberg make up row 8. Don Benson and Sidney Dotzenberg make up row 9. And then it is Don Benson and Irvin Alonso, Robert Harrison and Jared Lewis, and then David Woodyard and Francisco Ibarra round out the field. So, how will this play out for the Last Chance Qualifier at Daytona? It's going to be a 16-lap event. There will be cautions, but there will be no pit stops. Right now, let's take a look at your weather update. It's a clear, cool day, 52 degrees, just like in the duels at Daytona. This time, 0 miles per hour wind, so that could play a role into this race. Like I said, it's a Saturday night event. The Daytona 500 is the next day, as 20 drivers will fight for 10 spots and hopefully enter in the Great American Race. Coming at turns 3 and 4, pace car is ready to make that left turn. Pace car's in pit road right now. Here we go. 20 drivers will fight for 10 spots to make it into Sunday's Daytona 500. The Last Chance Qualifier is out. We're racing. Brad Stover is going to lead the first lap of the Last Chance Qualifier, but maybe here comes Julius Caesar in the inside lane. Side by side for the lead at Daytona. Alex Ibarra trying to push maybe the 7 car Julius Caesar. Here comes Kyler Boggs trying to make it a 3-wide battle on the high side. Now it's going to be single file, but Alex Ibarra is out in the dry. No one's going to be there to help him. Maybe this is going to make a 3-wide battle for second right now. You're coming to lap 2. Lap 2 at the Last Chance Qualifier. Irvin Alonso with help from Jared Lewis. Right now the last transfer spot is the 99 car, Matt Hussey. There is Hussey in the 99 car, squished in the middle, around the 4th row in the middle lane. Here comes Lewis sitting inside lane. He's going to help from Francisco Ibarra, maybe. Remember, Ibarra was dead last, and now after 3 laps, he's already up to 4th. Coming to the line, Jared Lewis going to lead this lap. Maybe at the line it is Lewis. Transfer spot. It's a 7 car of Julio Caesar. There he is. He's up on the high lane. Ibarra on that 48 car leading at Daytona. Here comes sitting down to work in that 5 car with help from Carlos Zillick and that Xbox One Chevrolet. And in the middle lane is Davey Woodyard in that 3 car. Right now, as you see, half of these drivers were involved in that big crash in dual race number 2. Meanwhile, the leader, the pole sitter, that is... That's a 28 car of Dalton Bauman, was first at the start of the race. After 5 laps, he is in dead last. Here comes Zillick trying to make a run to the inside lane. Here's Harrison, maybe trying to make a run right now. It's just single file right now. Francisco Ibarra is your race leader with help from Cindy Dotzenberg in 2nd, Carlos Zillick in 3rd, and Robert Harrison 4th. Maybe not so long. Irvin Alonso is going to take 4th place away. Right now, the transfer spot. The 00 car, Don Benson. But right now, Benson's going to get shoveled back big time. Looks like the transfer spot right now is the 91. Right now, here he comes for the lead. Carlos Zillick down to the inside lane. With help from Zach Hussey. Here they come to the tri-oval. They come at lap 6 at the line. It is Zillick, but not for long because Zach Hussey is going to take it. Side by side for the race lead at Daytona. Now Zach Hussey is your new race leader. But here comes KJ Adams to the inside lane. That 43 Ford. There's Samuel Zetkin in that 51 car. Here comes Javier Hernandez in that 1 car. Trying to make it a 3-wide battle once again. Ozeki has no help in that middle lane, but Carlos Zillick in the middle with him. But right now they are not doing so well, especially the high lane. Looking at only 3 cars with them. Adams, Zach Hussey, and Francisco Ibarra. They're going to move to the back of the pack at the line. Hernandez. And how about Bauman was dead last, now back to 2nd. Here comes Bauman to the inside lane of Keegan Thompson. We are coming to the halfway mark at Daytona. At the line is Bauman, Thompson in 2nd, Antonio Green in 3rd, Julio Caesar in 4th, and 5th is Davey Woodyard. And the last transfer spot is a 99 car of Matt Hussey. There you see Hussey right there on the bottom lane. Right now, he and Zillick are battling for that last transfer spot. On board with Thompson. Bauman is still your race leader, who was the pole sitter right now. Remember, like I said, was at the back of the pack. Now is back to the front. Right now, Keegan Thompson's got shuffled out of line. He's going to fall back maybe to the 5th position. Here comes Zach Hussey, or Matt Hussey, my bad, in that 99 car. Trying to make it a 3-wide battle for 3rd, or for 4th, excuse me. No, for 3rd, but nothing happens, so he's going to more spots. From Alonso in that 37, Krispy Kreme Chevrolet. 6 laps to go until we decide our Daytona 500 starting positions. Right now, Bauman has a decent lead ahead of Keegan Thompson. Thompson he has to find a way. Here comes David Woodyard in that 3 car. Trying to make a run on that inside lane, but nope. Thompson will block him. Command turns 3 and 4. We're heading to 5 laps of racing to go at Daytona. Everyone's getting shuffled. Everyone's getting a bit squirrely right now. Here comes Woodyard to the inside lane, but Thompson blocks him. Benson in the middle lane and Bauman on the high lane. Here comes Samuel Zetkin in that 51 car. Thompson, he just has to hold them off for 4 more circuits. Here we come. 4 to go at Daytona. Transfer spot, the 28 car of Dalton Bauman. Here you see Bauman right there, and there's Zillick. Right now the transfer spot is this 3-wide battle. Hernandez, Bauman, and Stover. That's the battle for 10th. And right now it's Woodyard. Now it's Harrison. It's going to be intense. So we're going to keep our camera on this helicopter view to see who can get this 10th spot. Bauman has a final spot right now. There he is. And here comes Ibarra. Look at Ibarra making that move from the high lane to the low lane. But here comes Carlos Zilk to the inside lane. 3-wide battle for the race lead. We are coming to 2 laps of racing to go at Daytona. At the line, it is Carlos Zillick. 2 to go. Final. Alonso has a transfer spot. The final transfer spot. There is Alonso, the 4th car in line in that inside lane. And here goes Bauman to the inside lane. So here you see in our camera view going by Zillick. We are coming to the white flag. White flag. Final lap at Daytona. Bauman has a huge lead. That was a big lead. He had Ibarra, the 48 car, is the final transfer spot right now. There is Ibarra, the 4th lane up on the high side. Look at this 3-wide battle. Look at this. You see that? Outside lane maybe getting a run. Bauman has a huge lead. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Bauman, he's going to get the win and will win the last chance qualifier at Daytona. And at the line, the final transfer spot is the 8 car of Antonio Green. Wow. And Carlos Zillick just misses it. Comes home 11th. So here are your final transfer positions. From positions 31st to 40th. Dalton Bauman, Zach Hussey, Kyler Boggs, Sidney Dotzenberg, Irvin Alonso, the 91 car Robert Harrison, Javier Hernandez, the 47 car of Alex Ibarra, the 00 car of Don Benson, and Antonio Green will advance into the Daytona 500. Man, the heartbreak, Zillick. Look at this. He was 0.1. He was a 10th of a second from making it to the field. What a tough break. So thank you so much for watching NASCAR in case coming to the last chance qualifier at Daytona. This is a quick video because we have to race the Daytona 500 tomorrow. That will be on NASCAR on MDK tomorrow night. So from all of us at NASCAR on MDK, congratulations to Dalton Bauman. He is your winner at Daytona.